Now today we are back with some Satisfactory, and if any of you guys missed the stream that I did earlier today, you can find it on my channel in either the stream section or the video section. I don't really know how that works. But did an 8-hour stream on Terraria. We got a bunch done. We're absolutely stuck on Plantera, which obviously, but yeah. So let's get some more stuff let's get some more stuff done in Satisfactory. Right now we are currently making a whole bunch of plates. Now what I'm thinking, we do have a bunch of stuff we could craft now. Yeah, so we do have a bunch of stuff we could craft now. I think we're gonna start working on automating some of the stuff. Now I don't think we're going to be able to have power generation sorry, until at least tier 3, which we need to do the space elevator for, which we're not really ready for yet. Let's see though. So we get conveyor belt Mark 3 there, chainsaw, solid biofuel would be very good. But we need a lot of screws and a lot of concrete. And we'll also have all these, which one of these things, this is for space elevator, so we're going to need that. We're also going to need this for stuff later on as well. And is there anything? This we're going to need a lot for too. So yeah, so I think it's definitely time to do some automating. We're going to need some plates, some rods, and some wire. And then we can start getting the splitter and merger, which we're definitely going to need. Yeah, so let's just get started. Let's get started on all the automating. So we're going to need a lot of constructors. Yeah. So we're going to, oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. Alright, so we're going to need a lot of constructors, which we need advanced plating for, which we need screws and we need sheets for. But that also means we need the assembler to craft it not by hand and not the constructor, which we don't have yet. But for now, we have exactly what we need. Alright, so we do have a bunch of plates. So let's grab all those. We do have iron being made here. Now I think it's time that we make another smelter, which we can actually craft. Or wait, not a smelter, we need a miner, which we need a portable miner for. Now for now on in all my videos, if you guys can see at the bottom left there, I do have a subscriber counter because we are finally halfway to 500 subscribers, which ultimately it's not really my end goal, but I would honestly be over the moon if we ended up getting 500 subscribers. I'm really excited for that milestone. I'm gonna have to think of something really good to do. And yeah, so let's make the miner. We need more concrete. Okay. Do we have any more limestone? We do not. Alright. I'm almost thinking maybe I should maybe almost put a portable miner on one of these limestone deposits over here, just so we don't have to continuously come over here and do it by hand. We can just come over here and run and grab it, which I'm actually not. Let's do that. Alright, let's put a portable miner right here, but we'll get some limestone in the meantime while that's doing its thing. This way we don't have to continuously come over here and do all this jazz. Alright, we'll get about 50 limestone. And now that we're starting to automate some stuff, I won't have to cut the video as often. Which, thank God. Saves a lot less time of me having to listen to my own voice, which I honestly cannot tell you guys. When you're listening to your own voice, sometimes it's like, God, do I really sound like that? Because to me, I sound a lot different through the camera than how I sound in my head. Like in my head, I do not have a lisp. I do not stutter. I don't anything. But then when I watch the video over again, it's like, wow, I really have a lisp. That's absolutely crazy. But I don't know. That's just me. I'm gonna craft this up really quick, and these do take not that long, so it's okay. I can't remember. Do we need 50 or do we need 20 for that? Also, we're gonna need another portable miner. Which thankfully doesn't need concrete. I thought it did. Do we have what we need to make the miner? We do. Okay, good. We only needed 10. Alright, so the output is going to go this way. Now we're going to make some conveyor belts going from here to there. Now, one thing you guys should know is if I was to go from here to there, it would be a different direction. So you always got to watch out for that as well. Now that I'm here, I did explain some things a little wrong yesterday. So this is the 1 iron ore for 1 iron ingot. That's the recipe. That's how much you need. 1 iron ore to make 1 iron ingot. Then underneath is you need 30 per minute to make 30 per minute here. So that is the same for all the machines. I explained it extremely terrible yesterday. But I thought I would just kind of explain it a little better. Now, we are going to need another one of these power poles. And we're going to quickly cut off one of these, which is going to screw with our power a little bit. And we're going to get one more power pole, connect it to here, there, to there. Now that can continue running. Now I can put this here. Now we might break our grid here a little bit. That's okay. Alright, so any second now, we should be seeing some sort of ore coming through here. There we go, we got our iron. Now go to our smelter. This is going to make iron ingots. Now we need our constructor, which we need the advanced plating for, which we're going to need a lot of screws. Alright, so we're going to go do that really quick. We're going to need some iron rods, which we have some, and the fuse is broken. So this happens anytime you go over the amount that you're making, which is kind of an easy fix, kinda. All we have to do here is go like that, get this guy to start somehow. No connection. We don't have the ability just to turn on the power grid. Maybe it's because it's not connected to anything. Oh, here we go. It's over here. Okay, that turned on. Fuse broken right away though. Alright, so what we're gonna do is one of these, since this is branching off to everything, which is connected to. Okay, that's connected to the smelter. And we're going to grab this guy, connect it to here. Oh, what did I do there? I did not mean to do that. Okay, grab this guy, connect it to this pole. Now this pole can't connect to anything, but this guy can. There, so we can just connect it to there. Now as soon as we hit the power on, it should power on both of these. Okay, so now both these are connected to our power grid. So this is branching out to everything, and our power grid should be fine. Now if you ever need to know what your power grid is looking like, it's kind of here. So we have production of 22, max consumption of 22. So we're making just enough. So we're probably going to need some more biomass generators. We're going to need a lot more biomass because all that's going to get eaten up so quick. But that's alright. So now we could go make some more screws because we do need more. Now what else did I need for the constructor? Just that, wire and plates. And how many do I need for these plates? Advanced plates, advanced plates. We need 12 screws per. Alright, so let's make some screws really quick. We can make 256. Alright, there we go. Now, we only need 2. That way, we can start making rods. Oh, shoot, actually. I need to make more than 2. I need 4. That way, we can make 2 constructors, because the screws are going to have to be made into... Or the rods are going to have to be made into screws. That way, we don't have to do any of this. Alright. So, now we should have the ability to make another constructor, which we're going to aim out this way again. And we're going to flip it around. Also, sorry if it sounds like I'm losing my voice. It's because I absolutely am. I streamed for a long time and did a lot of talking. And I'm not so used to talking that much. Alright. So, now we have iron ingots coming in here. Now we can make iron rods here. And we can also put a storage container. Yeah. So this is where we kind of have an issue. It's here we can kind of do the loop-de-loop thing, but this one we can't. Alright, we're going to change it up a bit. Now don't worry if you have stuff on a conveyor belt. Anything you break that's on a conveyor, every time you break a conveyor belt and it has something on it, it will just go right straight back to your inventory. So don't worry, you don't have to worry about losing all your stuff. Alright, so let's get this guy straightened out a little bit. Now, eventually, okay, that's close enough. Eventually, we are going to have to make a buffer between our iron and this, just in case. Like I said, it's always just in case you have something go wrong, then at least you have a buffer that can keep everything going in the meantime. Alright. So our plates are going here. I might, you know what? I might actually turn this guy into the rod production, because that way I could do the constructor here, have our rods coming out of there, which we're going to need to take these plates out. And the rods can go into here and they can make screws. There. So now, it ends up the output of the chest will be on this side, which means we could pipe everything out over here into an assembler to make the reinforced plates. Alright, I like that actually. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so this is going to be plates. Now we're going to need storage containers, which maybe we can line up perfectly with this guy. What was it? Left alt? No. Oh, left control. There we go. There. Alright, that actually worked out pretty perfect. Alright. Now, eventually, we will have ability to build foundations, which once you got foundations, it makes building stuff a lot easier. Right, we are getting backed up on rods, which is good. We do want a buffer. Now the only problem is as soon as we turn all this stuff on, we're probably gonna run out of power pretty quick. This guy, he's already full up on iron ingots. But I promise, as soon as we connect this guy, power grid's gonna fail. Which I'm actually gonna make another power pole here, and will it crash? So far, no. So far, we're not crashing on the power grid. I don't know how, Oh, we're not. Okay, so we are consuming 26 and we're making 26. I don't know how that works. We were making 22 before, but I won't complain. Alright, so this guy is making plates now. We can now put this into a storage container. Yeah, well, let's put it right there. Close enough to being centered. But you'll definitely know if it's not centered. Alright, there we go. So we are making plates. We are making rods. And we could probably make screws, but it probably will break our power grid. But we'll find out pretty quick here. Let's see what happens when we do this. Does our power grid go down into the ditch? So far it seems to be holding up. So far. Alright, so all our plates are being made. We have iron ingots coming into here, making iron rods. Iron rods are going into this constructor and making screws. Alright, so it seems like we have everything automated. Everything so far that we can do. Sorry. Now, another thing we could probably do is we could probably get another miner, which we're going to need another portable miner, and put it over on the concrete. And then we get another constructor, but if we do that, we're going to have to get another biomass generator, because I know for sure these two won't be able to handle it. I think. Sorry, yeah, because I think 16 per minute, does it tell you how much power it makes? It makes 20. So each, okay, so the capacity is how much we're making. And we're consuming 30. Okay, so it only burns as much as it needs. That's good. Which means we have, how much? We have 10 more megawatts per hour. Or megawatts. We have 10 more megawatts to play with. How much does the miner need? It takes 5. Okay. And then the constructor uses 4. We might be able to hook this up to the same power grid. Might. Okay, I'm gonna get a portable miner. Okay. Alright, we got our portable miner. Let's go put our big boy miner over here. Now, I remember, I was watching the last video when I was editing it, and there's a node up there. I don't know what that node is, but I kind of want to go check it out. Also, I guess we didn't really need to make a portable miner since we already had one here. But, it's okay. We are missing concrete. How are we missing concrete? I don't get it. So we had a bunch. Alright. Let's make some concrete. Let's make a few. Oh, actually it's quick enough. Might as well just make them all, because we're going to need it no matter what. Now, we won't need concrete for a long time. We won't need that till more of the advanced stuff. Now, don't worry. Normally I don't cough in my hand, because touching food, touching everything inside a place, it's kind of gross, but fortunately it's the best way to cover or muffle a sound. I'm kind of thinking, so we need to come this way. I'm just wondering if this is going to be, like this little gap, I'm just wondering if it's going to be a problem. Also, we definitely don't want to fall down here. because this is the edge of the world. And if you fall off the edge of the world, good luck getting your stuff back, and it really sucks. Alright. What were we doing? We were making a miner. Okay. Let's make it directly towards us. Okay. Now we should be able to make a constructor if we had any more advanced plates, which we don't. Do we have screws in our inventory? But no, but we are crafting a bunch of screws. Okay. See, this is a nice thing. Now we have screws buffering up, and as soon as all the screws are done crafting, like as soon as this gets filled up, which it does take a long time, but as soon as this does get filled up, then our rods will start getting filled up. But once we upgrade and figure out the power shards, this will unlock for us, which we could actually turn down the speed of it if we need. That way, or turn down or turn up, or turn down the speed of this, so then this buffer starts backing up or filling up, and you know, eventually you can just play with it so the efficiency is absolutely perfect. Also, I forgot, I need to make some advanced plates. Sorry guys. I swear, getting over a cold and then doing a 8-hour-long stream is absolutely terrible for your throat. Who would have thought, right? Alright, there we go. Got enough for constructor. Do I have enough for storage container? I do. Okay, we're good. Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We are moving extremely fast. Makes making videos a lot better. Makes me want to come back every day and make some more videos, you know? Come on. There we go. So we got the miner to the constructor. The constructor will be making concrete. Now it does say constructor can make biomass, which technically it can, but there's nothing really that can automatically farm for trees and stuff like that. Alright, so now we have this. This will just go straight into a storage container, and basically this will just sit here filling the buffer until the thing is full, and then we'll never touch it again. Alright, close enough. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. So, now we need to bring our power poles all the way over here from our base. Alright, so now it's not going to look pretty right now. There's always going to be more upgrades we're going to be making to make this look neater, nicer. See, this is already backing up. If you see, this is making 30 per minute. This is smelting 30 per minute, but this is only using 15 per minute. So if we really wanted to make it efficient, we would have 2 constructors making rods, which we're going to have a lot of things making rods, because those you need so much of every material. So we'll have a bunch of them making rods, and then we'll have a bunch making plates, and so forth and so forth and so forth, and you know how it goes. Alright, also, I just got completely distracted. Yeah, which one of our power poles has a free slot? This guy? Yeah. Which, now, in the future, we can start using this as well. Alright. Also, I love how far you can reach with these when you're building stuff. Alright, will our power grid fail? We should have 1 megawatt of leftover for this. Now, we are going to eventually need copper, but we're not going to worry about it just yet. If anything, we're going to get a smelter going. We're going to put all the ingots inside a box and just leave it, if we do anything about that. There. Alright, so now we have concrete being made, which this will just fill up. We'll always have concrete. We'll never have to worry about it. Well, I shouldn't say never. We'll eventually have to worry about it because we'll need a lot more. But for now, we'll have all the concrete we need. Alright, so time to kinda, well, for one, I was gonna say time to figure out what we need, but we might need more biomass. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need more biomass. So let's go on a little exploration. Get a bunch of bushes, and then as soon as we get a bunch of bushes and get more biomass and fill those up, we'll go on a little exploration, kind of look around, see what, see what we can find, see what enemies will try to kill us. Alright. Let's get all the leaves. Every single last leaf we can find, we're gonna grab. Which I do think these respawn. I hope they do. Alright. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a map just yet, so exploring will be a little sketchy. But if we need, we can just put everything in a storage container or our personal storage before we leave. That way, if we do die, we don't have to worry about it. Oh, actually, never mind. It shows where the hub is right here on the map. Alright, I forgot about that. Okay, how much do we have for leaves? It's 319. We could definitely get some more. Now, it's a little foggy over here. I hope this isn't a poison in the air area. We'll know right away. Also, I want to grab that power slug. So these power slugs, you are absolutely going to have to stock up on, because they're scattered across the world, but you need so many of them, and I don't believe they respawn. So eventually, you're going to need them. So you might as well start grabbing them now, every time you see them, because when you can't find them, you'll be annoyed that you don't know where the heck they are. Alright. Let's grab this. Now, until we
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings, which could potentially be retrofitted into Fix-It technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Alright. So that's another thing. As soon as you get new materials by mining or however, you could research it in the MAM. Which I think eventually, once we get everything kind of settled and automated, we're going to get the MAM worked up. That way we don't have to worry about anything. Also, berries I pick up, the barrel nuts, they're very good for healing. So if you ever do run low on health, you can just nom down on those and get a bunch of healing done. Alright, let's grab all that. Alright, let's go back to the hub really quick. Get this crafted down into biomass. And then from there, we'll do some exploring. Also, I'll grab some water really quick so I'm not coughing all the time. Now, if any of you guys are curious, I will be doing this series on the weekends, not during the weekdays. Charya is kind of my main thing right now, and this will just be a little side thing. So we won't be doing it every day, but no way. Oh, my buddy was just telling me about something at work. Apparently some guy on a forklift backed into a fire alarm, so that was going off for 45 minutes at work. Alright, let's get this filled up. I'm surprised our power grid is actually holding up. Not complaining, I'm just surprised. Look at that. 6:39 on the dot. We are 1 megawatt away from being over consumption. Also, how long do I have with this? Okay, so uses 7 per minute. It's going down pretty quick actually. Alright, so might be, well, it doesn't have to be a quick exploration, but a little bit of a quicker exploration. Also, I did want to check what was up here for the node that I saw when I was recording yesterday and then end up checking out. As we have that there and that there. I think it might be more iron, but I'm not too sure. If it was copper, that would be absolutely amazing. Nope, this one's iron, which is pure. So another thing, at the end of the sentence there where it says press E, you can see pure, there's impure. You always want to find the pure because you'll get the most iron out of it. Or like the most iron, or the more iron per second. Or per craft, or whatever that is. Oh, we got another power slug here. Hello. Let's kill this guy. Can you be nice, please, sir? We don't want him to push us off the world. That would not be good. Which, this is a good time to show you guys the barrel nuts. There we go. I'm not going to eat all of them because I'm probably going to need it again, but just to show you guys kind of what's going on there. Come on. Come on, I know you can reach it. What are you supposed to do here? Alright. Now, I know eventually you get a jetpack, but like, come on. It's like so close. Alright, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. Later on, we could craft stairs and stuff like that. Ooh, alright, that is our copper operation down there. We have the edge of the world right here. I see another power slug. That one's a yellow one, so it does give you more. Now, without a jetpack, I don't want to mess around with going over these cliffs, because they do drop down to nothing. I'm just going to walk around the safe way. And then, yeah, we don't want to die with all our stuff. As funny as I'm sure that would be. We don't want to do that. Also, let's just go away from the edge of the world. Looking through the world. Alright. Let's do a little exploring. Now, over there is dangerous. I know that. There's a lot of dangerous enemies over there. Got our blue slug right here. I do hear an enemy. I don't know where that's coming from, but... Huh! There's leaves spawning in a rock. That's cool. Yeah. What do we got around us? Now that we're on top of a cliff, we kind of see a little better. We haven't actually moved that far from our base. Okay, more leaves, yada yada yada. Now there is that guy up there, but we can't get that without a jetpack. Oh, is this, what is this, limestone? Yeah. Another limestone deposit here. Pretty big deposit, not gonna lie. Now, these guys don't really give you anything. I don't know why he would give you the option to kill it. I don't know what they do. Maybe they do something important, but I've never figured it out. Also, these guys you don't really have to worry about. They don't attack you. They don't anything like that. And they don't do anything like that. Oh, something's aggressive towards me. Also, I don't think we're going to be able... I don't think we're going to be able to get that one without building up to it. There we go. Okay. So we got a lot more iron over here. They're all pure. Ooh. Okay. We got iron, both pure here. We have limestone right here. Do we have copper nearby? Because this could be a potential future base location. We have copper 110 meters that way. You know this? Oh my gosh, it's right there. This would actually not be a bad base location, other than the fact there's a bunch of cliffs everywhere. They kind of make it hard to build, but this definitely might be something we're going to have to keep in mind. Is that guy still following me? Nope. Alright. Now, our biofuel has probably ran out by now. But one thing I want to do before the end of the episode, I do want to upgrade the base there, just so we're going to be able to make some foundations. But as soon as the next episode comes, we're ripping everything down, placing foundations, and making it a lot nicer of a base, a lot more organized. And it's the one thing I didn't do for such a long time in my single player world, where I was just playing by myself, is it took a long time for me to decide to put down foundations, and I absolutely regretted it. But it wasn't my first time playing, but I regretted it because when I finally did do it, I was like, wow, this is so much nicer, so much easier to organize everything. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna run back to base now. Yeah, that guy's fine. I'm gonna run back to base now, just so we get some other stuff done. Plus, we're gonna need to fill up our biofuel again pretty soon here. Okay.
News from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
So we just picked up an alien artifact, apparently, which is extremely good. Except the last time I was playing, I remember that they didn't add anything. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. They didn't add anything yet the last time I was playing that you could do with the alien artifact, so I'm curious to see if you could actually do something with them now. Let's see. Okay, we're work in progress. Yeah, so it's still a work in progress. They haven't added anything for it, but I'm sure in the future, when future updates come, they will add stuff for it. Hopefully. You never know with these beta games or games that are in beta. Sometimes developers just kind of give up on them, but hopefully these guys decide not to give up on the game. Alright, so we need a whole bunch of concrete, which we don't have to worry about, and a whole bunch of rods, which we might have to worry about, because all our rods are being made into screws right now. We probably don't have any in our buffer. Nope. But we probably absolutely will have a bunch of iron backed up. Yes. Okay, so no way did everything just kind of break down right now. Oh, no, that's just that turning on and off. Okay. So we will have a bunch of iron, which this is actually keeping up with itself. Making 30 per minute. This needs 20 per minute. Oh, okay. So the plates actually kind of keep up with themselves. Kinda. They will build up over time. Alright, so look at that. We already have almost a stack and a half of screws. That's amazing. Alright, I'm gonna go make an absolute I'm gonna make an absolute butt ton of rods, which I believe we only need 100, but I might as well make them all, because we'll need rods for basically everything we're gonna do. And then after that, we go grab some concrete. Alright, I believe we only needed 100, so I'm only going to make 100. I know I was going to make them all, but I'm only going to make 100, right? Yeah, okay, select milestone. Let's, also, guys, I will be right back. Alright, guys, we are back. Sorry. Hey guys, we are back, and yeah, we're just running back to grab some concrete now. Just had to get a call really quick. Alright, so we have 316. We actually have quite a bit already saved up. Now, I doubt we really have anything left in our biomass generator, to be honest. But we should be able to upgrade this to... okay, that's actually pretty good. We should be able to upgrade this to the next tier and get our base building going. There we go.
Milestone reached.
So,
you have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
alright, so now we have all the foundations, we have some walls. So yeah, so next episode we will be making some foundations. We're gonna tear all this down, organize it better than it is. I mean, it's pretty good right now, but trust me, once we have foundations down, you guys will see how nice it is, how organized it is. So I promise you guys will like it. Alright, but I will see you guys next episode. I hope you guys like it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.